In this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about how one of my clients here in Texas had two VAs, virtual assistants that were answering phone calls. One was for Spanish and one was for English. His clients are right around 50-50 English and Spanish speakers. And what we did was we implemented our AI receptionist that speaks both English and Spanish. So I want to show you exactly what this AI agent, Emily, sounds like. And that way you guys can see if this can benefit your agency. So let's go ahead and call.
Hi, this is Emily with ABC Insurance. Thanks for calling. Are you a current client needing assistance or are you looking for a new quote?
¿Usted habla español?
Sí, hablo español. ¿En qué puedo ayudarle hoy? ¿Está llamando para una nueva cotización, servicio al cliente o para presentar un reclamo?
Necesito ayuda con mi póliza, por favor.
Oh, claro que sí, con gusto le ayudo. ¿Está llamando sobre una póliza de auto, de casa o algún otro tipo de póliza?
Es la póliza de mi casa.
Perfecto, puedo ayudarle con eso. ¿Podría proporcionarme su nombre completo, el número de póliza y un número de teléfono para contactarle en caso de ser necesario?
Sí, yo me llamo Nato, Nato. um, y Guajardo es mi apellido.
Gracias, señor Nato Guajardo. ¿Podría proporcionarme el número de su póliza y un número de teléfono para contactarle?
Okay, guys, you guys kind of get how that works. Her Spanish is perfect, and if the client was in English, obviously she would speak English. And also, a funny thing is, yesterday I had a client that he was like, "Man, I'm just wondering because I do have about 20% Russian clients. I guess wherever he lives, there's a community of Russian-speaking people." And I said, actually, I do, and we did a demo on it. I wanted to show you guys how that sounds. We'll just call the same number. It's the same person.
Hi, this is Emily with ABC Insurance. Thanks for calling. Are you a current client needing assistance or are you looking for a new quote?
Do you speak Russian?
Да, я говорю по-русски. Чем могу вам помочь? Вы хотите получить новый страховой полис и нуждаетесь в обслуживании клиента или хотите подать заявление о страховом случае?
Okay, that was just for fun. That doesn't happen very often, but you guys might have Spanish speaking clients that need assistance, and maybe your agency isn't. Maybe your Spanish speakers are only like 5 or 10% of your clients, and you don't want to hire a whole person that speaks Spanish just for those clients. We can implement one of these agents that speaks both, and would be able to help out your Spanish clients. So let me just show you a little bit how all of this works. So I call her Emily. And by the way, if we implement this for your agency, we can call her whatever you guys like. I just for whatever reason chose Emily, and also we can change the voice if for whatever reason you don't want to. You want the voice to be a male. You want the voice to sound maybe a little bit older, maybe a little bit younger. We can also do that. I have so many different variables, but I've tested so many that this is what I came up with, and I came up with the Emily one. So how it works is, so one, let's just say you hire a virtual assistant, which is great because you're trying to grow, you're trying to scale. Um, a virtual assistant can only answer one phone call at once. Emily can answer 20 calls at the same time. And let's just say 10 of those calls are English and 10 of those are Spanish. She can answer those calls exactly the same at the same time. Um, Whereas, obviously, a virtual assistant, if you're on a phone call, somebody else has to take those calls that are coming in. And that's one of the issues that a lot of insurance agents are coming up with. And that was one of the issues that I had when I was starting my agency was trying to answer these phone calls. And then when I did hire a virtual assistant, if I was getting 2, 3 calls at the same time, I would have to answer the phone. And that's the reason why I got a virtual assistant was to not answer phone calls. So Emily can do all of that and for if for whatever reason you do have some Russian clients, I do support up to 40 languages right now. But I would say not 99% of my clients are it's only English and Spanish. Also, I have Ethan, is which I call Ethan is my outbound sales setter. I just call him Ethan. You guys can call him whatever you want. He can also do outbound calls in English, Spanish, or whatever languages that you guys want. By the way, these both can be outbound or inside sales agents. I just separate them so you know that there's an inbound and an outbound person. So if you guys are interested in this, let's talk about what the cost is. So the client that I had here in Texas, he had two virtual assistants. He was paying them close to $1,500 a month each. So really close to like 3,000. He was spending $3,000 a month on both of them. So what we did was we implemented Emily into the agency where she could handle a lot more calls than both of them combined, could answer them all at the same time, could also document it perfectly because once the call is done, Emily will transcribe everything and also have a an audio recording of the call to send to the agent or to the customer service person that needs to handle that service, if there's even any service that's needed for that call. So the cost difference between the two is, like I said, this agent was spending close to 3,000. I think it was like $2,700 a month, whereas Emily is costing him about $500 to $600 a month. It depends on how many calls you guys actually take. So it's going to range anywhere from $500, maybe even to $700. But you can see that he's going to be saving $2,000 every month, and if you do it for the year, he's going to be saving over 25,000, maybe even $30,000 if he scales up. Because with this, you really don't have to scale up anymore. Versus if you had a virtual assistants and your agency is growing, you'd have to keep hiring virtual assistants to answer these phone calls. Whereas she can answer up to 20. If you guys, I haven't found an agency yet that that needs more than 20 at the same time. But if we do, then we'll figure out a way how to do it higher. So if you guys are interested in getting maybe an AI receptionist to handle your calls or an outbound caller to pre-qualify leads, just let me know. You can book a call with me. You kind of know what the pricing is. There is a setup fee involved with this, but once that's done, you own this agent and you don't have to create them anymore. So let me know if you guys have any questions on this. Thank you. Bye-bye.